can. Wow.
Good evening, everyone. Mr. Toastmasters, guests, fellow members. I'm Pulkit. Today I'm going to share a story with you, a story of two storytellers. So the story started on October 10th, 1985, when I was born to my beloved parents. Being a single child, I was spoiled and I was loved a lot. I was of 1 week, and my cousin, who was 1 year old at that time, not today, he came and he saw me first time, and he started saying, two, 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 two. My dad picked two twos of that, and he gave me a name, Tutu. That's my nickname. Later on, my dad realized that two was the only word he could speak at that age. And I'm so glad the poo was not the word, or my name would have been so smelly. Poo-poo. Let me take you to 1999 and push a fast forward button here. In an examination room of St. Paul Higher Secondary School, Indore, a bunch of brilliant students were taking their exam with an average student. That average student was not me, that was Charles Korean. We guys were taking the examination of history. The examination was of 3 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes were passed. And I saw disco coming inside. Well, the name sounds fun, disco. But disco was discipline committee. They were checking this, they were inspecting the students of 11th and 12th grade, that if they are cheating or what, if they have some papers or calculators or anything in the pocket. They were not going to inspect me. I was just an 8th grader at that time. They thought that the students from 8th or 9th grade are too innocent. But were we innocent? Well, I think I was. I was very sure that nothing in my pocket. I checked my pockets and man, I saw 2 sheets of paper. Now I was scared because this case was serious. They might have expelled me from the school, or they might have failed me in the course. I was terrified, and you can see the fear on my face right now. I was scared, but somehow something was biting me inside. I raised my hand, I stood up, and I told the disco person taking out the sheets of paper, I was not cheating. The papers were there, and my intention was very true, just to take the exam and score good grades, and that's it. But I was not trusted. I was told that people like me, they spoil the name of school and A, B, C, D, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. I was told to submit the examination sheet right away to the examiner and walk out of the examination room. I was upset. I mean, the total intention was to just take the examination and go pass with the good grades. I came to my home just to realize that my dad already knew. The people from the school, they already called my dad that your son was cheating. But was I cheating? Let's see. My dad was called to the school next day, and there was a discussion between the examiner, the disco person, my father, and father. Oh, no, I just have one father. The other father is the head of the school. I'm from St. Paul School, so he was the father of the church. So there was an hour-long discussion between them, and they decided that I won't be given a 0 in the exam. I won't be expelled from the school. But whatever I have written in those 2 hours, 15 minutes, I will be given those marks. I was confident that I'll get passed, but let's see. I waited for the results, and I was trying to avoid my dad in those days because I was thinking that I might have disappointed him somewhere. The results came, I passed. I took the pass score sheet to my dad, and I told him that I might have disappointed you somewhere, but my intention was not cheating. He interrupted me, and he said that, my son, I went in the discussion, it was an hour-long discussion, and the disco person had told me that you yourself stood up and showed the sheet of the paper. I'm so glad that you were so honest. A dishonest person would have taken the sheet of paper somewhere or hidden it somewhere and escaped from the situation. I'm so glad that you stood up and you had the daring to face the consequences. I was happy that somehow I was seeing my role model speaking those words for me, and that was the proudest day of my life. And that day I realized that I don't have to be a man of success. I want to be a man of value. I want to take you to 2009 directly now. Recession struck me and my life badly. 15 months, I was just playing racquetball to keep myself composed, and my full-time job was to apply for the full-time jobs. Nothing happened for 15 months, but somehow something happened, and I got a job in Lockheed Martin, and because of that, I'm standing today here in front of you. Those 15 months, they were very important for shaping my character and my life. I'm so glad that those 15 hard ones were there in my life. Without failures, you won't ever value your success. So that means that you should try and you should fail, but never fail to try. The weaknesses are called weakness because they are weak. Stand against your weaknesses. Never give up. Never give up. I'm so glad that I got this chance to speak in front of you today. But there is just one last thing I want to share. While the title of this speech is Two Storytellers. Well, one of the storytellers is standing right in front of you. That is me. When I was a child, I used to share stories of my dad with my friends, my colleagues, my relatives, thinking that someday my dad will talk about my stories. He will share my stories and my success with his friends, his relatives, and his colleagues. Well, the second storyteller is my dad. Thank you.
One thing I forgot to tell is